So I think so nonetheless it's left behind. And rule number 4, we have to learn actively. So make sure to participate actively as well as you'll be able to get some ideas with the interaction with your classmates. And lastly, we have to enjoy responsibly. So first, if you're going to enjoy the discussion, you have to enjoy responsibly in a way that we're not going to disrupt the discussion. Okay, so understood class?
Yes, sir.
Secondly, we're going to discuss about the menstrual cycle. But before going on to the main topic, let's have first a short recap by having a game. Okay? So before proceeding, can you please read the instruction? Sam? Okay, so I have your balls, I have given the one to the other group. So as I'm going to play a music, you have to pass the ball each of your number. So as the music stops, the one holding it must open it. And also, we're going to identify what part of the body is presented in the monitor. Okay, class? Understood po ba?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Then let's start. Okay, so we have here Gerald and Rainier. And to stand up. So let's start first with Gerald.
What hormones do the ovary secrete and what is the role of this hormone?
Okay, so ready, please identify first the image. What is the image?
Female reproductive system.
So yes, it is the female reproductive system. Now what is the function of the reproductive system? What is the main function of the reproductive system?
Produce egg cells.
So it produces egg cells. Yes, thank you for that. What about the other question? We have another one.
What is the main function of the female reproductive system?
So the function, so it's already answered by her. So it produces egg cells. And as well as support the development of a baby. Okay, so thank you for that. Now we have here Rachel. Right, okay, thank you. What about the another one? So we have two questions there. What is the role? So controls maturation. Okay, thank you for that. So later on, kita din natin. So i-identify this one, the picture, as the male reproductive system. So as well as stated that it produces sperm as well as the liver. And as well, earlier, the stated or identified one we have here, that's process. So it controls the maturation. So let's clarify the point. So Tesla secretes testosterone, what you stated earlier. So this developed the characteristics. So we have here deeper voice. What characteristics are you can see here in the monitor? We have deeper voice mentioned here. Your body and
Increase muscle mass.
okay, so these are some of the characteristics that develops well as the Tesla secretes that testosterone. Okay, so we have here also ovary. So she answered earlier that it secretes the hormones. Two hormones we have estrogen and progesterone. So estrogen regulates the menstrual cycle and develops female characteristics. Can you please give me one female characteristics, class? One female characteristics. We already do this one in our previous instruction. Yes, please. Okay. Menstruation. Okay, so it is a process. So by the hormones, so by secreting the hormones of how we cut our glands. So another characteristic, so may mga characteristics. What you stated earlier is a process. Yes? Develop breast or enlargement or increase of the breast muscle. So thank you for that. That is one of the characteristics that changes when having the puberty stage of a female. Okay? So clearly, I can clearly see that you already know or have the mastery on the reproductive system. Now let's go on with our main topic. So before that, allow me to present to you our objectives. So we have here, at the end of the session, you, my learners, are expected to describe the four phases of menstrual cycle and basic hormones that regulates them. As well as, you'll be able to complete a simple diagram later on that shows the phases of menstrual cycle. And lastly, you'll be able to identify facts and myths about menstrual cycle and explain the importance of accurate reproductive health information and promote self-awareness. So later on, we'll be having an activity that will be able to achieve or attain this one or objectives. So let's proceed. So before going to the menstrual cycle, which is our title, let's first understand what is menstruation. Anyone from the class? Yes, Joseph? Okay, so thank you for that. So it is the process that prepares the body at the moment in the pregnancy or fertilization. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so menstruation is also called as a period. I think you're already aware of that. So it is a natural cycle class. So this happens when a female body releases blood and tissue from the uterus through the vagina. And later on, we're going to get more understanding about the process of menstruation. As well as the first period is what we call, and it is pronounced in class, in this highlighted part or highlighted word, menarche. Okay. So what is menarche? Can you please read the statement, Taylor? Okay, so thank you for that. So it simply means menarche refers to the first occurrence of menstruation. So this typically begins between the age of 10 and 16. of course, some of you class, hindi pa siya nag-start from 10 or even 16. Some of you or some of the female around there or here in the world starts their menstruation earlier and as well as later, we call those as the late bloomers. Okay? So, usually starts, or the menstruation usually starts 2 years after breast spurt begin to develop. So it says here, so after breast spurts begin to develop in 2 years, there is now the menstruation or the period of a female. So this cycle begins at puberty and concludes that at menopause marking significant differences in women's reproductive life. So it states here also that as well as begins of puberty, the cycle always begins at that time. Now in menopause, this marks the importance of these phases in the women's reproductive life. Of course, with female age, in the late 40s or 50s, or let's make it 60s, so that is the age where the female menopause, or achieving the phase of menopause. Now let's proceed. We have here, now we already understand the process of, or the how menstruation starts. Let's proceed on the phases of menstruation. So, observe the illustration class, because later on I'll be asking some questions regarding the illustration. So we have here the menstrual cycle. What can you observe on the illustration class? We have, yes, Joseph. What are those? Okay, so again, let's repeat. We have 4 phases of the menstrual cycle. And what are those, class? We have menstruation,
Follicular phase, ovulation,
and lastly, the luteal phase. So if you can clearly also observe here in the illustration, we have they are corresponding phase. So we can see 1 to 5, the menstruation, 6 to 12, and so on. So let's understand more each of its phases. Okay. You observed the illustration earlier, and you also have here the illustration. Now, what happens to the endometrium during menstruation day 1 to 5, or 5th day? What happens to the endometrium, class? Or what do you think might happen to the endometrium? Yes? Come again. Okay, so thank you for that. Yes, that's correct. So it's starting to shed the lining or uterine lining. So yan. So the endometrium, especially the endometrium in the uterine lining, breaks down. So, and it starts to shed because there is no pregnancy happen. So in simple terms, if there is no implantation or fertilization going on the phase of menstruation, the endometrium or the uterine lining, what we call the endometrium, will break down. So this will discharge as, what happens to the endometrium, class? Yes, Joseph? Okay, so thank you for that. So as the endometrium class breakdown, this starts now the period of abdomen or a girl. Okay, so the endometrium breaks down, it will discharge as blood. Let's proceed to the next phase. Okay, another question. According to the diagram, what major event happens around day 14? Anyone from the class? Yes, Eliza?
ovulation phase.
Ovulation ovulation phase? So let's see, thank you. Yes, that's correct. So we have the ovulation takes place in this phase. So ovulation takes place and the egg cell is released. Now what is hormones involved in this phase class? In the second phase, yes, Chris Ann? Luteinizing hormones. Okay, or what we call as LH. Now, who produces the LH? Yes. Pituitary gland, so thank you for that. Now, pituitary gland class produces the LH. That happens for that since males have the egg cell is being released. Okay, so pituitary releases the LH or what's known as luteinizing hormone. Now, this luteinizing hormone is the reason why the operator can produce egg cells. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's proceed to the next one. Okay, so that we have only 2 questions. Let's proceed now. So I have here a simple or short video. So can you please observe the video because later on I'll be asking some questions. Okay, guys?
Yes, sir.
Menstruation, also called having a period. As girls get older and their bodies change, they get their periods. The uterus is the part inside the body where a baby grows when a woman is pregnant. The inner lining of the uterus supports and nourishes the developing baby. If there is no baby, the lining is shed during her period. During the period, blood and other tissue from the uterus leave the body through the vagina. A period can last from a few days to about a week. You may have heard doctors talk about the menstrual cycle. This is the time from one period to another, usually about 28 days. Day 1 of the menstrual cycle is the first day of a period. The uterus starts to shed its lining. As soon as the period ends, the uterus prepares again to receive a fertilized egg. Eggs are released from a woman's ovaries. Eggs are super tiny, 1/10 the size of a poppy seed. Women have 2 ovaries, one on each side. The fallopian tubes lead from each ovary to the uterus. In the middle of the menstrual cycle, an ovary releases an egg. After ovulation, the egg travels down the fallopian tube. It takes a few days to complete the journey. Meanwhile, the lining of the uterus gradually gets bigger so it can support the development of a fertilized egg. If the egg gets fertilized, it will implant in the uterus and the woman is pregnant. If the egg is not fertilized, the woman is not pregnant and the egg will begin to dissolve. Because the woman is not pregnant, the lining of the uterus is not needed. A woman will have a monthly period, and the cycle begins again.
Okay, so that is where shows the process. So let's have here some guide questions. Really or observe the video or watch that the video. So we have here 2 questions or 4 questions. We have someone ready, please read and try answering the guide question. Yes, JB.
How many phases and what are they? There are 4 phases, and the first one is menstrual phase. Follicular and other
Okay, so thank you for that. Let's give him 5 claps. Now he really attentively watched the video. Now let's have the second one. Okay, next one, next question. We have another pen. Gerald, can you please read the question and try answering it?
Why does endometrium breaks down in menstruation?
Yes. Okay, so thank you for that. So it is stated that the endometrium breaks down because there is no fertilization occurs. Let's see. Okay, so actually what he said or what is stated right here is correct. But the main reason is the estrogen and progesterone, their levels or the hormone levels falls when there is no fertilization. What is like I stated earlier. So if there is no implantation or fertilization, what happens again class? If the endometrium sheds or breaks down. Okay, so let's have here the menstrual cycle again. So let's have more understanding on its process of each phases. Number one, we have here the menstrual phase. Benny, can you please read the statement? Okay, so what have you understand upon reading the statement? Okay, so thank you. That's actually right. So it states here, the first day of menstrual period is considered the day one of menstrual cycle or starting day of the period of birth. So, shedding last month's uterine lining. So, in this part, the hormones which are the estrogen and progesterone has a low levels. So, this triggers the shedding of the, what does it trigger class when the hormones which are the progesterone and estrogen are very low? It triggers the endometrium or the shedding of the endometrium. So we have clean nangyayari dun sa phase or what we call as the menstrual phase. But let's proceed to the next one. We have here the second phase. May I have one Lambert, can you please read the statement?
Follicular phase 1 to 13. The body starts to mature and increase level of testosterone, value of the
Okay, so what did you understand by reading this statement?
The follicular phase is where the level of testosterone increases, and it's also where the egg of inside the female body starts to mature.
Okay, so thank you for that. It's a very detailed answer. So, in this part, the body of a female matures an egg. So in this part, also, there is an increased level of hormone class estrogen. So if this happens, so by decreasing the level of the estrogen, the endometrium or the lining of the uterus grows and thickens again, preparing for the next phase or for the next cycle. It states here also, estrogen levels starts to increase. And as well, stated that the estrogen causes the endometrium to, what happens to the endometrium class? Grows and thickens or kakapal daw. Yun po yung nangyayari or that happens when there is an increased level of the estrogen in this phase. Now let's proceed to the third phase. We have someone trying to read the statement. Mia. Okay. As I questioned your classmates right here, what have you understand by reading the statement? Okay, so thank you for that. Actually, you are correct. So, your ovary or the ovary of female releases an estrogen, an egg. Okay, sorry for that. So the ovary releases an egg in this part or the ovulation phase. So in this part also, the hormone, which is the estrogen levels, are very high. So it triggers the sudden rise or surge in the hormone what we call as the LH or luteinizing hormone. So in this part or in this phase, the LH surge or increase is what causes the ovary to release an egg or release the egg. So we have here an hormone. So what part of our body produces the LH or luteinizing hormone? We already discussed this in previous discussion. Can you still what part of our body releases the LH or luteinizing hormone? Yes? Sorry, Ina. Sorry. Pituitary gland. So again, the pituitary gland class produces what hormone? LH or luteinizing hormone. Now this luteinizing hormone, or the increase of luteinizing hormone, makes or causes the ovary to release the egg. So in this part, this is where the high fertility rate occurs. Okay, in this ovulation phase. States here, an egg is released from the ovary and moves into one of two fallopian tubes for the ovulation. So you can see, or clearly see here in the illustration class, you can see that the ovary already releases the egg. And the egg is being transported to the fallopian tube. Ito tawag siya yung pinaka-high rate of fertility sa phase ng mga babae. Let's go with the last one. We have the fourth phase. We have the luteal phase. We have another one. I will just read the same head. Gian.
Luteal phase. Phase 2 progesterone increase the egg lining because the egg is not fertilized. Progesterone and estrogen levels drop because of the period by issue. These signals start at
Okay, so what have you understand by reading the statement?
luteal phase is the last phase of the menstrual cycle. It says that the eggs are fertilized and the progesterone and estrogen levels drop because the
Okay, so thank you for that. So it states that in this part, this is one or the last part or phase of the menstrual cycle. So progesterone indicates the deep lining of the uterus. If the egg is not fertilized, progesterone and estrogen levels drop, or the hormone which are the estrogen and progesterone drops, causing the uterine lining to break down for the endometrium. So this signals the start of a new menstrual phase. So again, in this part, if there is no implantation or fertilization occurs, the endometrium, ang mangyayari sa endometrial class, the breakdown or starts to break down. And this will signals the start of a new cycle. So if you can see, if you will follow up the 4 phases of the menstrual cycle, you can see their interconnectivity. So in this part, you can see that in the last, it signals the start a new menstrual phase. So it breaks down again. Then here comes the menstrual phase, the first phase that we have discussed earlier in the previous one. So you can clearly see that this cycle really repeats itself. Kaya siya tinawag na cycle. So menstruation cycle. Yun po yung nangyayari. So do you have any questions regarding the 4 phases of the menstrual cycle?
Answer.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so clearly see that we already understand our discussion. We're going to have an activity. Okay, so we have your activity called the build the menstrual cycle puzzle. So I have here some puzzles. So we have here an objectives to help students understand the four phases of the menstrual cycle by analyzing events. Identify what's involved hormones that are constructing the cycle visually. So for you to achieve that objective, I have here the puzzles. So I have the three puzzles here. But before that, can you please read the instruction? Joseph, can you please read the instruction?
Combine all puzzles for the long end. Discuss the difference of their cycles. Identify the hormones involved. Use textbooks or teacher provided charts for reference. Draw or write your ideas on the activity. Each group will present an output in front of the class.
Okay, so I have here, I'm going to give this to you because you'll be having three groups in this activity. Okay, so this group will be having the group 1, and the center part or the middle part will be the group 2, and lastly, the left wing will be having the group 3. Okay, can you please get, may I have one representative to get the puzzle here? Okay, so listen first class. We're going to combine this all to come up with a phase of the menstrual cycle. So we have 4, so I only give you 3. So you're going to fix that one to come up with an image of the menstrual cycle. We're going also to research or use your textbook to browse what are the main goals or what are the main events going on each phases. As well as your numbers can actually give instructions to each number para may sarili kayong gagawin. Yung iba gagawa ng puzzle, or some of the numbers will build the puzzle and some will construct the conclusion or the main events going on in each phases. Is it clear, class? Yes, sir. Okay, so you may now start your activity. We'll be only giving 3 minutes. You may start now. Exactly for making that will be, you have to freeze out your output on the board. Just need to identify the main events on each phases. Carefully using the scissor glass. So I have told you earlier in the instruction also that you're going to research or have browse the main events going on each phase. So let's start first with the menstrual phase or the first phase. What again class is the first phase? We have we have the menstrual phase. Now what happens to the menstrual phase or what events is happening to the first phase? Yes, Laila? So it is where the endometrium discharge or break down. And this bladder tissue of the body as menstruation for signaling the body to have the period of a woman. So in this part, we can see here the hormones involved. So we discussed it earlier. What hormone is involved again in the first phase? We have estrogen and progesterone, as well as follicle stimulating hormone. Now we have here also the second phase. What is the second phase again, class? It is the follicular phase. Now what happens to the follicular phase? May have the representative coming from group. What group is this? Group 3. Okay, may I have the representative? Yes. Hindi ka grade 1. Representative ito.
In the follicular phase, follicles in the ovaries mature, and estrogen rises to thicken lining.
Okay, again, class, what happens to the thank you for that? Let's give the 5 class. So it happens here, it thickens the endometrium or the uterine lining. Okay, thank you for that. Now let's have the next one. What group is this? Group 1. May I have your one representative? Okay. So we can see her clearly. Thank you for that. So let's give the phrase 5 laps again. As we can see here in the part, this is the ovulation phase or the third phase. So as we can see, the ovary produces the egg cell going towards the fallopian tube. Okay, let's proceed to the last or the fourth phase. What group is this we have here? Third group. Third group? Is it group? Second group, sorry. Okay, Minion Girl, let's give the 5 class again, class. So we do see that observer listens attentively to our discussion. Now let's have here another activity, which is the fact or myth. Okay, kindly please bring out your words. So I'll present a statement, and if you think it's true, raise the fact sign. And if you think it's false, raise the myth sign for the one that has marked myth. And answer one guide question. Now let's start. Are you ready, class?
Yes, sir.
First statement. Only girls experience hormonal changes. Is it a fact or a myth? Raise your board. Myth. Okay, so let's we have here Queens. We have here Queens. Why do you say so that it is a myth and not a fact? Okay, so thank you for that. Let's give you 5 laps. Okay, he's actually correct. That's right. So not only girls experiences hormonal changes, but also to the part of male. So in their part, their hormone actually changes. So in this part, they have now their puberty stage. Now in the female, this is now on the changes in their physiology as well as in their physiques or on the body composition. Another one, we have here, menstruation is a normal and healthy part of life. Is it a fact or myth? Raise your board. Or kayo, nagkalayaran na kayo. Okay, so menstruation is a normal and healthy part of life. Now we have here some on this other side and we have lines on the right way. Some. Why do you say so na it is a fact? Okay, so thank you for that. Now having menstruation depletes the body of a female. For this part, for the menstruation is a normal and healthy part of life. Yes, it is normal because having the menstruation for the period, it cleans the body of a female. For this is a one way of the body of a female that cleans itself. Okay, it is a natural process that we have discussed earlier. So it is a fact. Another one we have here, you can exercise during your period. Is it a fact or myth? Raise your board. Okay, thank you. I can see here, right here, we have one fact. Romel, can you please see us why your answer is fact? Okay, so so this answer is actually me. Okay. Paano siya naging me? Anyone from the class? Your answers are all me. Okay, we have Christina. What is your answer me? Why we can or you can exercise during your period is a myth. Okay. Okay, based on experience. You can. Okay, so thank you for that. So you're still doing exercise. And actually, class, this one is a myth. Because actually, by exercising more, this can release it signals your body to have a better on the cleaning itself or the systems. Because we also discussed in the the previous discussions that exercising is a good part of doing or cleaning our body. Another one we have here. Severe pain during menstruation is always normal. Severe pain during menstruation is always normal. God or me, raise your board. Okay, we have here. Althea and one here is Joseph. Your answer is me. Your answer as well as fact. Okay? Right in this, what is your answer fact? Come again. Okay, so thank you for that. When she's having her period, she always experiences severe pains. So she concludes that her in her part it is always normal. What about you, Joseph? Okay, so thank you for that. Actually, that's right also. So severe pain during menstruation is always normal. So your answer is fact. So this is when need. Are you need and your answer is fact. Okay? And this part, you answer need. Because in scientifically explanation or base, your answer is right, having severe pain during menstruation is always not normal. Because sometimes when there is too much or not severe or there's excessive too much pain, that is not a normal. Okay, so in this part, you may now consult or try to consult to some physicians or doctors. Okay, that's it. So we have here another questions. Okay, let's start answering only one of your guide questions. How does knowing the facts about menstruation helps female understand changes in their body? Do you have Christina? What is your idea about this? How does knowing the facts?
Okay, so congratulations, Mr. Vidalin, for having the final demonstration teaching